Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the TypeORM, TypeScript and the Node.js. Today we are going to learn about setting up the development environment. So first of all, initialize the Node.js project, create a project directory. So here we go with the make directory. First of all, we are going to create the directory my node project. So go to the terminal, whatever project you have directory, then first of all create the my node project. Okay, then go to that project with the help of this command cd my project. After that we have to initialize the project with the npm init y. What will happen if I just added this command? Okay, so it will create the packet.json file. Okay, so this will create a packet.json file which manages the project dependencies and the configuration. Now we have to go install the TypeScript and the Node.js types. Okay, so this is the install TypeScript TS node and the type node. So just copy this and install this npm packages. Okay, so this will install the TypeScript TS node and the type node. Done. Now TypeScript, the TypeScript compiler, TS node, a Node.js library to run the TypeScript code without needing to compile it manually. Type node, a type definition for the Node.js providing the type support in the TypeScript. Now we have to go with the install the TypeORM and the database drivers. If you are using the PostgreSQL, install the PG as a driver. So these are the things that we have to install. Okay, so make sure you have to install this one because I'm using the Postgres. Okay, so this is installing TypeORM for the ORM library, reflect meta required by the TypeORM for the TypeScript decorators, PG PostgreSQL driver. For other databases, you can go with the MySQL too if you're using the MySQL. Okay, then create a tsconfig.json file. The file configures the TypeScript compiler options. Generate a basic tsconfig.json by running this command. So we have to create the tsconfig.json file. So you have to initialize with this. Okay, because we have to set up the TypeScript also, right? So ts init, so it will create that one. Okay, and we have to modify the settings like this. Okay, so you have to update like this, right? If I go and open the project in the VS Code, okay, so here we have the ts config. By default everything is coming over like this, so we can update it accordingly. Okay, so module is common JS, so we have to use like this. Okay, make sure you have to add like this. Okay, so I have sorted out like this: dist folder, source strict true, interlope true, and source file is ts file. Okay, done. Now, so here we have experimental decorators and emit decorator meta are required by the TypeORM for using the decorators. Root directory points the directory where the TypeScript files are stored and typically in the source. Out directory is the output directory where the compiled JavaScript files are stored, usually the dist. Now configure the TypeORM. Okay, so you have create a ORM config.json file in the project root and define the database connection. Let's create this one. Go to this root directory ORM config. Let's update this. Okay, so you have to update the credentials accordingly, right? So Postgres localhost, your username, I think Postgres, and the password, I think admin. Database REST API, and this would be the entity. This would be the migration files. Okay, this is done. Update the username, password, database fields in your database information. I have updated. Now the next one, that we have to structure project structure for the Node.js in the TypeORM. How should the structure look like? So this is the configuration that we have done, right? So that's it for the TypeScript configuration and everything. And please be with me because after this we have to connect to the database and check that it's working or not. Okay, in the next video we have to learn about the project structure, how we can structure the project, how it look like. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share and comment on my video. Have a nice day.